This is part two of the Lone Mountain process. So, after you put down your down payment and you're approved already, and you know where you're going to get the truck at, which Lone Mountain facility you will be going to, you will receive phone calls, emails, and text messages from the third party insurance company. Now, you don't have to go with their third party insurance company. You can already have yours in mind, and you already talk to the insurance company where you want to go to. I'm gonna go over the requirements you need, and they don't accept insurance from a lot of companies. So just want you to be aware. And then I think OIDA is one of the ones they don't accept from. So this is the mandatory owner operator insurance requirements per lease agreement. You will need the non trucking liability. You will need the physical damage. You will need the lease gap coverage. And you will also need a additional insured loss payee and certificate holder. You will need to provide all of this information before you come to the Long Mountain Terminal to pick up the truck. Now they have a third party company that will give you a rundown on what all they cover, and they can do all this for you. And free game, they is zero down for your upfront costs. You don't have to put anything down that first month. Okay. Now I want to talk to y'all about this, the warranties. I forgot to mention the warranties in my first video, so I'm gonna go over the first one. Each truck have different warranties. So you can see here, the 2-year unlimited mile factory engine warranty is for the Pro Stars. But no, that's up to 750,000 miles, depending on the mileage when you start. This is from Navistar. This is a Navistar warranty. After you leave the lot, you can't call Long Mountain anymore about any breakdowns, any problems you have with the truck. You will have to call Cresco Capital or Navistar. Navistar is the one you will call if you have an international ProStar. So I'm gonna go over a few things that's a few components that's covered under this warranty program for Navistar. So this is the engine and after treatment coverage for heavy duty service. Provide coverage for 24 months or unlimited miles. Kilometers traveled from contract purchase date, which expires occurs first, valid for secondary USA, Canadian, or international trucks. Qualifying engines are Navistar N13, 826, Cummins ISX, and Cummins X15. No mileage restrictions for eligibility. However, all policies expire at 750,000 miles. Qualified units outlined by model, year, and mileage at time of purchase as defined by contract policy number. Now, these warranties cover 100% of the components I'm going to name. I'm going to name a few. I'm not going to give a whole list of the components. It's about 100 components on here, and it's covered for labor. So that's pretty good. You got the component warranty, and you don't have to pay the labor. The only problem you will have is when you go to the dealerships and they find out your truck is under warranty, they will take a little bit longer than usual because you're not bringing revenue to the dealership at that time. So I'm gonna go over a few of the components that stand out to me that you will may want to hear to show you what all is covered under this warranty. So they have a turbo, they have the sensor engine oil level, they have the cylinder engine oil pressure, they have the cylinder manifold absolute pressure, they have the cylinder manifold absolute temperature, arm and bushing rocker, valve oil pressure regulating, twin turbo, low PSI turbo, module after treatment. They also have the sensor oxygen cold start combustion element reactor decomposition. They have the engine sensor, NOx sensor, those are NOx sensors. And they have the after treatment control module, DEF, SCR, all the stuff we got to do with DEF, that's all under warranty up to 750,000 miles. They have the water pump, heater, water pump fuel, and vibration damper crank pulley. Also have the cooler EGR, valve EGR, valve fuel pressure control. So that's just the name of few for you to have an idea. Maybe one of those hit something that you may be interested in that could be covered. I don't see anything about the alternator. I don't see anything about transmission on here though. I don't see anything about the transmission. But they have about 100 components on here that shows what is all covered. Also, they have what is not covered. So they have correction of loose fasteners, squeak, rattles, and unusual noise, adjustments, items warranted by their respective manufacturers, unauthorized parts other than Navistar service parts or renewed parts, aftermarket parts of service kits, parts requiring replacement at inspection or adjustment maintenance, intervals for a reason other than being defective. So if you're picking up this truck and they have an aftermarket part on it, you could be disqualified from the this coverage here, and it's hard to tell what's aftermarket components when you just picking up the truck. You don't know this truck, who had this truck and what they did to it. So just to give you an idea. Now, some of these trucks don't have warranty, and some have a 50,000 mile warranty. Like this Freightliner Cascadia here, it have a 6-month, 50,000 mile warranty only. NTP Platinum warranty. I don't have any information on that. I got the ProStar. Freightliners are different. Let me check the Peterbilts. I know the ones with different engines, they have different warranties. So this Peterbilt have remaining 6-year, 600,000 mile factory engine warranty, but it don't show anything about the. Or on this side, have the aftermarket treatment also. So once you get 600,000 miles, that's it for the Peterbilt. Is what it's showing here. The PACCAR, it seemed like a lower mileage with the PACCAR motors. Is different. The Cummins go all the way to 750,000. And one more other thing is, after you sign all your paperwork and you're just about finished with your whole process, The sales personnel will all of a sudden provide you with a fuel card and ask you, do you want, are you interested in it? You're automatically approved for it if you're coming to pick up the truck. I was really excited about this because I don't have a fuel card. I only have a fuel card for the company I'm a lease on to, but I will have to go to the um, the truck stops that they provide, which is only Pilot and Flying J. But I don't like Pilot or Flying J, and this surprised me when they told me about the fuel card. So let me go over this for you. This information will help somebody out. So this fuel card, is it Comdata? It's either Comdata or EFS. I don't have the card with me, but it's one of the big companies for the fuel card. And you can only fill up at Love's, TA, and Petrol. It don't have a Flying J or Pilot on here. Love's, TA, and Petrol. Now, they have a credit limit bill for you. 500 gallons or 2,000, whichever reaches first. Under 500 gallons, under 2,000, all payments for gallons. Fuel will clear on the first of each month. Let me explain this better. So if you reach 500 gallons in that week, they will automatically take what you spent out of your account on file, the bank account you have on file. You can also provide a credit card, but they do charge, I think, 2%. So it's best to put your debit card. And let me go over the discounts for this EFS Comdata card. So base 15 cents per gallon fuel monthly up to 2,200 gallons. That's going to be the one you start off with. Is the base 15 cents per gallon. You will have that discount when you first start. Now the first tier is 18 cents per gallon fuel monthly between 2,200 and 5,000 gallons. So the more you put in per month, the more your discount will be. Second tier is 20 cents per gallon fuel monthly between 5,000 and 10,000 gallons per month. Third tier is the top tier, 25 cents per gallon. Any monthly fuel totals over 10 gallons. So that's the discount they have here for the fuel card. If you don't have a fuel card, you will be excited about this also when you get there, because I didn't have a fuel card and I was just going to use my debit card to make it back down to Florida. Yeah, it shows here the credit card fee is 2%, debit card, no fee. Unable to accept routing and account number information. So that's the information I wanted to give from part one I had up. And this will be everything you need to know if you're buying a truck through Lone Mountain. This about everything. You got all the information you need right here from me. And there's other YouTubers that put out good information, but I'm talking about a real thorough, a real in-depth review of this place. It all came from me, to tell you the truth. Now, when you pick up this truck, it's not gonna be in the best shape like a new truck. You will have to do some work to it. It will pass the inspection, but you still will have to do work on it monthly to get it back up to the part. I think I covered everything for my experience with Lone Mountain. If you plan on buying a truck soon, Lone Mountain is a good. It is good to keep them in mind. I see these internationals are almost finished. These are the last four for the internationals up here. These are the last four trucks available. Wow, all the internationals are almost gone. Yeah, it's not, if you got it in mind to get a truck soon, Long Mountain, it's worth giving it a try. If you got dealerships in mind, you may want to, reconsider, because you still have to do work to the truck coming from dealerships too, you know, and just to keep in mind the down payment and the low monthly payment is what you mostly want to look at. So this one of the Peterbilts, they put one out located in Iowa. This the first one they put out over the weekend. This wasn't up yesterday. It's a nice looking truck. Wow. It's a nice looking truck here. Peterbilt 579 2020. This is a nice truck here. Got a PACCAR motor, 455 horsepower. Yeah, it's the first one out. They got an engine NTP 6-month warranty, 50,000 miles, and it is automatic transmission. So yeah, this is gonna wrap up my Long Mountain experience. Anybody watching, all I can say is keep up with the website and keep checking in to see when your favorite truck hit the website, and make that phone call. Have that down payment ready. I talked about it in the first video, what all you need to have in your account and the experience you need in order to get one of these trucks. All right, this can conclude part 2 of Long Mountain, my experience. Over and out.